Would you like to live a life with less stress, less pressure, less anxiety? Would you like to have a marriage with less stress and less conflict? I want to encourage you to start right now learning God's keys to financial freedom. They're all found in the Bible, primarily in the book of Proverbs. And if you follow these 8 keys, I guarantee you will experience financial freedom and God's blessing. Well, there are 8 of them. We're going to be talking about them the next several videos. I encourage you to watch all 5 videos in this series so that you can really understand God's keys to financial freedom. The first 2 we're going to talk about today: earn money, work hard, stay out of debt. The third one is keep good records and plan your spending. And we're going to talk about that, how to use a budget so that you are being wise in what you spend and when you spend it. Spend wisely. We'll talk about what purchases are good ones and bad ones. Be content. What a great principle. Realizing that money is not the answer. Money is just a tool that you can use to honor God and to live a good life. Honor God, the biggest principle. When you honor God with your finances, God blesses your finances. And the last one, be wise. We're going to give you some very practical steps that you can start on today so that you can begin to experience financial freedom. Well, let's talk about these first 2 principles right now. The first one is to earn money. Earn money. Work hard. Get a job. Earn money. Proverbs 13:4 says, the sluggard craves, yet has nothing. But it's the diligent who's fully satisfied. Proverbs 12:24 says, the diligent hand will rule, but laziness will lead to forced labor. Earn money. Work hard. Bring in some money. Work hard. Proverbs 13:11, it says, wealth obtained by fraud or cheating will dwindle, but whoever earns it through labor will multiply it. Work honestly. God's not going to bless your finances if you're dishonest in how you earn your money. And then work hard. It says with initiative. It says in Proverbs 6, go to the ant, you slacker, observe its ways and become wise. Without a leader, without an administrator or a ruler, it prepares its provisions for summer, it gathers its food for harvest. How long will you stay in bed? Get up. When will you get up from your sleep? A little sleep, you say, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands, and your poverty will come like a robber. It will overwhelm you like a bandit. Work with initiative. The second thing I want to talk about today, and this is extremely important, it is essential if you want to experience financial freedom, is stay out of debt. Proverbs 22 and verse 7, it says this, the rich rule over the poor, but the borrower is a slave to the lender. We're only supposed to be obligated to God, not to somebody that's lent us money. Now understand this about borrowing money. There are only 2 types of debt, good debt and bad debt. Good debt is appreciating debt. That means you have gone into debt to purchase something that will increase in value. Usually buying a house, buying land, maybe getting an education that leads to a paying job. These are appreciating debt. And that's not a bad thing because what you've gone in debt for will increase in value. For example, the first house I bought, I paid $50,000. And I went in debt for most of that money. But when I sold it, it was worth $75,000. So I had a place to live and a profit. Depreciating debt decreases in value. Once you buy it, a year later, it's worth much less than what you paid for. For example, furniture or technology or appliances, food, clothing, a vacation. These things do not appreciate in value. They depreciate. They're worth less after you buy them. And paying interest on the debt makes it even worse. I had a friend that bought a television, and over the next few years, he paid for $500. He paid over $100 in interest. That means he bought a TV for $600. A few years later, when he wanted to get something else, he couldn't sell it for $100. So he spent $600 and it was only worth less than $100. So he lost a lot of money in that deal. You don't want to do that. You want to learn to stay out of debt. If you're in debt, start with your smallest debt. Start paying it down today. If you're not working, get a job, earn money, earn it by hard work, honesty, and initiative. Those are the first two keys to financial freedom.